It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Tuesday, the 6th of December. I'm Michael Groff. We've got a lot of clouds out there this morning, and there's even a possibility we could see some rain over parts of the area this afternoon or this evening. But overall, our forecast will be dominated by temperatures at or maybe even slightly below average, and these periodic chances of precipitation over parts of the state. Obviously, the question as to where, when, and how much rain we will see through the period. We will talk about that and everything else as we dive in and discuss. That's what we do here. Taking a look at that almanac from yesterday, 70 degrees the afternoon high. 57 was the very warm morning low. So a day with above average temperatures overall. The normals 68 and 47. And as we take a look out there right now, just before 9 o'clock, mostly cloudy sky greeting us this morning. And we're sitting at 56 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 52, humidity 87%, winds light, and the barometer rising. The upper air weather picture across the nation reveals low pressure diving down the west coast here, a broad southwesterly flow for us. Plenty of mid and high level clouds. We will see some thickening and lowering of the clouds as a weak amount of forcing out ahead of that low moves across Arizona today and tonight. So yeah, a few showers will be possible. Here's the watch warning map. Things are relatively quiet across the nation. We've got some dense fog advisories over parts of the Gulf Coast, some winter weather issues up north, well to the north of Arizona and over the northern plains as well. The convective outlook for today, very quiet across the nation with most of the country in cool, stable air. There is a risk of some thunder along a surface boundary extending from the southern plains into the southeast U.S. And here's a look at precipitation. This is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix. Well, this shows basically nothing, although I would say that we do have at least a small chance of seeing some measurable rain today and tonight. And some degree of forecast uncertainty does come into the mix as we get later into the weekend and early next week. And we'll talk about that and everything else right now as we get to the models and take a look at things. Here we go. This is the GFS. It's the O6Z run, valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Pretty impressive vortex over Canada. We've got an area of low pressure diving down the west coast as well. And there's our broad southwesterly flow out ahead of that. And so what that's going to mean for us down at the surface today, plenty of clouds around. Yeah, a mostly cloudy day ahead and a chance at some showers coming in by this afternoon. We've put the chance of rain up at about 30%. But when we say rain, this is not going to be a washout, a heavy rain scenario, but a few showers will be possible as we go through the day today and especially this afternoon and this evening. High temperatures should be in the mid 60s or so. Tonight, the skies are mostly cloudy. There is a chance that we could see some showers, especially in the evening. Overnight lows, mostly in the 50s. And then tomorrow, a chance at some showers in the morning, mainly north and east of us, but we could see a sprinkle or a light rain shower briefly. Then we'll turn mostly sunny by the afternoon, and high temperatures should only be in the low to mid 60s. And for the most part, for the rest of the week, high temperatures staying just a little bit below average, generally low to mid 60s for Thursday. And Friday, some clouds around over the weekend. Not too bad for Saturday, although an increase in clouds is likely by the afternoon. And this is where our forecast uncertainty starts to come into the mix. The model's sort of in a three-way split as to what will happen as we go through the weekend and into early next week. This is Sunday coming off of the GFS. And it's got an area of low pressure, pretty impressive trough moving through the west. But the main dynamic support and moisture is just to the north of us. We could still see some rain with this here in southern Arizona, so we've put a slight chance of showers in. Some of our model guidance suggests this system actually goes further to the north and we get absolutely no impacts from this. Others show a much deeper, slower, colder solution coming in here for kind of a washout scenario by Sunday or Monday. For now, yeah, we are taking that split the difference approach and putting a slight chance of rain in here. If this is right, high temperatures on Saturday and Sunday probably struggle to make the 60-degree mark, and it will be breezy with lots of clouds. And then for Monday, hey, some pretty cool air could come in here. The coolest air we've seen so far this season. High temperatures might only be in the mid to upper 50s on Monday. Boot weather for sure. And pretty cool overnight lows. We could be down in the 30s in many spots. So we'll watch for that model trend here and see what plays out with this. But a very cool and potentially unsettled weather pattern does come in here by the weekend and especially early next week. Now, this is a week from today, Tuesday. The 13th of December, look at that bowling ball low over the Plain States, and a major snowstorm for the Rockies and out across parts of the central and northern plains, if that's correct. Another system following on its heels, moving into the west. Going out 10 days, this is Thursday the 15th. And again, model madness here. The GFS shows a system passing just to the north of us, bisecting the four corners and giving us maybe a chance at some showers over northern Arizona, some rain and snow up there, maybe a brush by, a slight chance we could see some rain here. Other model guidance, the European and some of its ensembles show a deeper, colder solution again. So the bottom line for our forecast, the screaming message that we're getting here is that temperatures will generally be a little bit below average with periodic chances for precipitation as we go through the period. Speaking of, this is a look at the European ensemble. Rainfall for Phoenix here going out through the 20th of December. And looking at this, the ensemble mean is just over a third of an inch. And just about all of the members indicate some rain in here for today or tonight, tomorrow. Not generally a lot, but at least something. And so we'll keep that in mind. And then looking at temperatures off of the national blend of models, yeah, we're staying a little bit shy of average on most days, generally low to mid 60s, and then highs may drop into the upper 50s as we go further out into the period. And that is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. If you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell. Leave those comments, questions, suggestions. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only Asian sensation. She is Michelle. And I thank you, each and every one of you, so much for watching. All of your comments, your participation, do greatly appreciate it. And so thank you so much for all of that. And you guys be safe out there. Enjoy the rain where you can find it today and have